Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is tries one from range. Oh, screamer! A finish right from the top draw. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Democratic Republic of Congo have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Madweke, foot in. Tries to pass it through. Wissa. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Played into space. Madweke providing an outlet on that flank. And a chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's a tidy finish. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
It's starting to look very interesting, this. Shot a goal! And he has his goal! Into the lead once more. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. In with the challenge. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. He's gone for it! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Bellingham. Wan-Bissaka does well to get it back. Mukau. Driving forward. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And the shot! And he hits the net! They are purring, truly purring! What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Mukau, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And just like that, he is up and running at once!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Democratic Republic of Congo, visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Takes it. Oh, good effort! And that's a sharp finish! And that has left him in a heap. That's destined for the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rice. Pass is just off target. Anderson. Looking for options for movement. Gordon has the space to scheme. He's got away. Gordon! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. Can he latch on to this? And he was alert to it. Wan-Bissaka. Oh, can he get onto this? Wissa, given the lift of his goal. Kane. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Anderson. It's Bellingham. Now it's Kane.
That's good play from him.
Now it's Bellingham.
There will be 3
it's
minutes
Rice.
added time.
Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Great chance! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Democratic Republic of Congo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. And the shot! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen loose again! There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish! And just like that, the man of the moment has his third.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. And that is all they have time for. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Democratic Republic of Congo have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Democratic Republic of Congo looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. It's a promising position. Anderson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Over to the right flank. Now he's got space here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Looking for the run. Oh, terrible. Goes for a shot! Well taken goal. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And claimed it back swiftly. Now it's Bellingham. Mukau.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mukau. Wan-Bissaka. Mukau. And it's Wan-Bissaka. That's good running with the ball. Knocks it into space. And the shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that's well spotted. Now there's a fine ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
O'Reilly's cross. And he's taking no chances there. Tuanzebe. And Wan-Bissaka. Kayembe. Mukau. Spread to the right. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Wan-Bissaka. Nice control. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Now it's Gordon. And he was quick to react. Opts for safety. Tuanzebe. This is a promising build-up. That has been slung wide. Now, can they... Shot! Surely!
Substitution for England. Number 10.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 20, Madueke. Number 18, Gordon. Coming on the field.
Tries to get it clear.
Eze. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Rashford.
Wissa! He's got a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Stones. Now O'Reilly. Looking to play him in. Kane in, acres of space out wide. Kayembe. Mukau. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Kayembe. Plays a sharp little ball here, and he's definitely onside. Rice. And it's Eze. Here's Kane. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Masuaku. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's Masuaku. Oh, super ball. Shoots! And that will be the final act. Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb...
Oh, good effort! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Zola, rapid and full of intent. Oh, easy pickings there. Bale. Cruyff. Bale. It's Bale!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Tries to play it through. Good ball over the top. Thuram does well to get it back. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Zola. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruyff. Nice bit of trickery. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a nicely shaped ball. No goals as yet. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Lam getting up there! He's scored! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The first breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Thailand very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Knocks it into space, and he's definitely onside. Dembele made a good run there.
Okay, it didn't quite come off on this occasion, but you get the feeling as a team they might want to just stick with this approach.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's a sharp little ball here. Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Varane wins the duel this time.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now that's well seen too. Rafael Varane. Bale going after that. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh no, this does not look good.
Thailand have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Nicely worked. That has been cut short. Rafael Varane. Thailand looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And this is Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. But they've got it again. And it's Cruyff. Bruno Fernandes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ambitious ball here. Roberto Carlos. Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Looking for the run. Cruyff unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. No way through there. Played out towards the right wing. Dembele. And that was nowhere near his best. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Thailand coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Thailand are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we get things going again. Thailand leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And that has put paid to that. Zola. Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Ahmad. And it's been played through. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rijkaard. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Casemiro. Oh, good take in a good area. A probing pass. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lahm. Thuram is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. Well, that is one way to stop him. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Suarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played out wide. He's on it, can he get away? Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Oh, it's Dembele. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Lahm has created one goal already. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good-looking ball. Company kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Suarez. Company proves too strong, too smart. Engages and forces him off the ball. Lahm. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Zola. Out towards the flank. That's a good run down the left. Roberto Carlos. And this is Zola. Bale! goal! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Thailand are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Pirlo gets a foot in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Roberto Carlos. And it's Varane. And it's Bale. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is good strength.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 6, Ferdinand. Number 11, Pirlo.
Kvaratskhelia.
Number 25,
That's a shade optimistic.
Zola.
It's an
Number
inviting
15,
looking ball, that.
Johan Cruyff.
Roberto
Coming on the
Carlos.
field, number 3, Yapstam.
Company makes the
Number
interception.
24,
Aims
Makelele.
beyond the defence.
Number 13, Bruno
Thuram,
Fernandes.
the man synonymous
Number
with
8,
solidity.
Neymar. Substitutions taking place.
Roberto Carlos. Rafael Varane. And it's Bale. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shot could be... Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's it. Thailand are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Thailand's definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started.
Steven Gerrard is capable of taking a game by the scruff of the neck and anywhere he wants after that.
Yeah, one way or another he'll contribute to the scoring of a goal.
Yeah, and when the going gets tough, tough seems to come easy for him.
Batistuta. And this is Batistuta. Now he's running away. He's come in hard. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chance! Thuram with the clearance. Pirlo powering forward here. Looking for options for movement. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Thuram gets across to intercept that. Played back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Zola. Akanji gets over and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. Cafu. And this... And a chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Finland with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Mateus plays it short. Nice control. Serginho proves just a little bit too strong. It's their second corner of the game. That has not gone well. Thailand still without a single shot on target. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Luis Suarez. Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance. And this is Luis Suarez. Thailand do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And this is Batistuta. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Serginho. Now the ball in. Pele. McAllister. Back where it came from. Pirlo wins the duel this time.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in, Mateus. And that's a simple one for the keeper. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Finland clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's a dangerous ball. Zola. Luis Suarez. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero. Can he get it through? Varane makes the interception. That's a sharp pass. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. And here's Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to pinch Gerrard! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Gerrard has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Finland have their third corner. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, well measured. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Batistuta. Cafu has the space to scheme. And it's half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
And a quick reminder today.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
We're on the move again.
Thailand really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Distributed tidily. Cafu has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Lam. Suarez is firing after that one. Nicked it back promptly. Mateus. Xavi Alonso. And Mateus. And it's McAllister. Serginho. Pelé. And this is Luis Suarez. There they go, hunting in packs. Roberto Carlos looking to hit the byline here. And here comes the corner. Pirlo goes short. Skims one in. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shot could be on. Shot at goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's in. Suarez at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great defending, strong and determined. And it's McAllister. And here's Mbappe. Zola. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's a stunning goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And he's done it again, he's got his second.
Substitution in progress.
Finland can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Passing nice and neat. And he shoots! Goal! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gives it back. Serginho. And he's there to clear it.
Substitution for Thailand. Number 11, Peeler. Number 18, Pele. Number 25, Sola. Coming on the field, number 24, Makalele. Number 17,
Alonso.
Messi. Number 20, Ibrahimovic.
Goals!
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Great vision. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Makalele. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And this is Del Piero. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, good read.
Thailand clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Delivered, look, and the shot! And yes, it's there! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Can he finish? It's hit the upright. Deftly away. Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. Bellingham. Into the last 5 minutes. Messi. Makalele. To Lam. Pass somewhat off target. Serginho. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Time added on 4 minutes. And here's Haaland, Bellingham, Thuram. Oh no, this does not look good. And the finish! And no mistake. Drama at the death. Is there time for one more twist? The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot. Listen, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Thailand proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against France.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest, and we're talking defence.
And that is?
Well, it's got to be Paolo Maldini.
Who's arguing?
Yeah, and he's a living, breathing symbol of leadership, loyalty and devotion to his craft. What a player.
And now they can clear their lines. Ball's played through. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Looking to play him in, and this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! And we have our very first corner. France have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Beckham. Nicely shaped ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Still goalless at the moment. Pirlo.
Thailand are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Carlos. Beckham. Bout of passing here, really easy. And a chance! Goal! France! And France are in front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Rummenigge. Oh, that's delightful.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's having a shot! Well taken goal. And the lead lasts no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Thailand, it's Luis Suarez! Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that is well cleared. Chooses to go cross-field. Roberto Carlos. Cross to the back post. Check claims it. Safe hands. Pass somewhat off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's intervened well there. Vieira. Passing nice and neat. Pele. Rummenigge. Roberto Carlos.
There
Pirlo.
will be 1 minute added time.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Messi. Messi! Great effort, but no way through. So, a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Thailand are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. So we're into the second 45.
Thailand are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Messi, out towards the flank. Played into space. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. Looking for options for movement. And it's been played through. Good read, needed to be. Varane kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe, he'll try from distance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
France certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Beckham. Bullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Luis Suarez. Beckham. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. Threads one in, and he was quick to react. Vieira. And it's Vieira. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Searching passes played there. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been hooked away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Check, punts it upfield. Now it's Mbappe. Rummenigge. Always goal side. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Rummenigge is standing over this one. Rummenigge! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Nicely weighted ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Check, getting this one clear. Probing pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Lahm is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi looking to receive it in space. Rafael Varane. Pirlo. Suarez charging forward, the ball at his feet. Cross from Rummenigge. No, that's been dealt with. Look at it, Pele! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ambitious ball here. That ball looks a good one. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! And the ball's come loose here. Another one of football's and how moments. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pass is just off target. Lahm gets it clear.
Substitution for Thailand, number 11, Pirlo, number 10, Suarez, number 18, Pele, number
Now, try to spin that positively.
Messi.
I certainly can't.
Coming on
That's
the
a
field,
nicely shaped ball.
number 24,
He's got away.
Makalele.
Oh, cracking
Number
ball.
20, Ibrahimovic.
Well, that might be that,
Number
Peter. Maybe
25,
both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Number 22, Platini. Substitution in...
It's Bale! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
France are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Added time.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
France now on the verge of victory. Save chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way. And that'll be the end of that. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Thailand.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. Things already rolling.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time...
Obama! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
And Boma really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. They've played it short, has a look up and drives it forward. Thailand are looking to go forward now. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Not the most accurate pass. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Kane actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo goes short. That's a lovely, neat pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. Decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pirlo.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Platini. Now it's Pelé. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Marcelo. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Zambrotta. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that was very necessary.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot's on here.
Thailand are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Pirlo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Pirlo. Now it's Kane. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Kane. Ferdinand. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Not the most convincing of passes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Thailand clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Pirlo. Pelé. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he is deftly away. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a look.
And the shot! Pelé. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Thailand clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Pirlo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's Luis Suarez! Oh, it rattles the bar! And he's there to get it away. And it's Michel Platini. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Mbomo. It is a corner, good chance. And this could be the final action of the first half. Pirlo with the short one. That's the end of the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Grab the tickets you were given when you were walking through the gates.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 11.
So off we go again.
Number 4.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Coming on the field. Number 18. Mbappe.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dembele. Number 77. Bale. Number 8. Messi.
Pirlo, solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Pirlo. Now Mbappe. Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Messi. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Zambrotta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's Del Piero.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pirlo, and that is expertly dealt with.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Marcelo. This is a promising build-up. And here's Dembele. Platini. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's destined for the flank. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pirlo is strong enough. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! And it's Marcelo. And he's picked it up out wide. And reclaimed it in a trice. De Rossi. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Pele, just about up to 75 minutes. And he's managed to get free. Pirlo. For Messi. Dembele. Pirlo. It's a searching pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Luis Suarez! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Manchester United.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Judge, surely!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Played into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Makaleli. And it's Del Piero. Ibrahimovic. It's a good run down the right. Del Piero. In towards the back stick. The Rossi can get it clear. Oh, well played. And it's been hooked away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. He's shifting through the gears here. And they've got rid.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh, that was vital. Rice. Oh, they could break here. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Del Piero. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Added time.
Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by...